Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Coffee Sometimes Tea with Marcello and Jen. Jen's actually away doing another video, um, and brainstorming and getting stuff ready for us. So we're going to continue the series in credit. So we're going to go into financial and credit expert. So we're asking ChatGPT to do this for us. We're using ChatGPT4 in all our series, just so you know. It's the paid version, which goes a little bit deeper into what the answers are. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and push play or push enter to get this thing rolling, and we're going to watch it scroll through. So we ask it as a financial credit loan expert. It's the prompt that we give it, so it actually does what we want it to do and asking for tips. So basically, it's managing your debt, guys. So the key to manage your debt is understanding how much you owe, and you want to make sure you pay it down. So while still meeting other financial obligations as well, right? So here are the steps to effectively manage your debt. So here's 5 of these here. So list all your debts out, create a budget, prioritize your debts, negotiate lower interest rates, and automate your payment. So list all your debts. So go make a spreadsheet. Jen covered this in a different video. We're actually going to make a spreadsheet for you where you guys can do this in our community that we have developed. We're going to have you guys join and jump in there. So it's list all your debts. So you want to make a list of all the credit cards you have, including the creditors' names, the balance, the rates, the phone numbers, and monthly payments. Second, you want to create a budget. So understand how much money you have coming in and where it's going out. So what you're paying in and what you're paying out. So not only make this is not strictly just for all your credit cards. I mean, this is your gas bill, electric bill, cell phone, car insurance, all that stuff. Then build a budget around all that and see what's going out, what's coming in, and that will help you to identify where you can either cut back on some stuff or allocate something towards a different, a different card, pay more here, pay less there, maybe 1 month pay more here. So then you want to prioritize all your debts, right? So you want to focus on paying off all those high interest debts first. Okay, it's the avalanche method, right? Or start from the smallest for the quickest wins. So it's what's called the snowball effect. So, when it says wins, you want to count those as wins, as paying things off or paying them down. So you want to prioritize what you want to pay off first. Usually, what we like to do is pay off the little ones first, get those out of the way, and then you have more money to pay the larger ones, right? And then negotiating lower rates. What does that mean? As is right there, call the creditors, negotiate lower interest rate on your. If you can get that, when you lower your rates, your payment goes down. Okay, and that's towards the principal of that balance. So negotiate that with them. Call them up and say, hey, you know what? I want to pay a little bit lower, or hey, I've got a lump sum I want to pay. Can we lower the rate? How low can you go on the rate? Stuff like that. So we're going to get into a little further into that in our school group that we have developed with a community that we're going to have you guys come and join. And then automate all your payments, you guys. There's no reason why you guys need to be late. There's no way. I mean, nowadays, by getting online and setting up auto pay, minimum payment, you can always pay more, but minimum payment, that's going to save you guys from being late or having lates on the credit. We don't want to have any lates on the credit. So make that payment automized. Now, tips for reducing the debt, okay? Pay more than the minimum, obviously. Use windfalls wisely. I'm going to get into that. Cut unnecessary expenses and consider a small side hustle. Now, pay more than the minimum. So your minimum's $30, right? Well, what we always say is take the minimum payment plus whatever the interest is, and then pay about 20 or $30 on top of that. Okay. So at least you're paying off because right now you're just paying off the interest. You're not making even a dent in it. So you're just paying the interest only. So combine that. So remember these 3 things. Combine what your minimum payment is. take that interest rate number, okay, add those together, right? Then take maybe $20 more and tack that on. Now, when you do your auto pay, okay, it's going to say minimum, full, and it's going to say other. And that other, you want to put that number down. And that's what you want it to take every month. So at least you're covering that interest, okay? Use windfall wisely. Use any unexpected windfalls, such as like tax refunds, bonuses, gifts for like presents, for if you birthday present, gift card, stuff like that, retirement party. Use that to pay down some of your debt instead of buying, a new watch or something. Pay down your car, pay down that credit card, that high interest rate credit card, and then think about a side hustle. Okay. There's tons of side hustles, guys, and we'll get into those. You can do a part-time gig, you do some freelancing, and you also can do Amazon. So selling Amazon online. We can get into all that. We'll dive deeper into the side hustles, but that's other ways of getting some more money. Do some overtime at work some OT, get paid that way as well. Now here's something that I want to go over as well. Debt consolidation. Okay. Debt consolidation involves combining multiple debts into a single payment with a lower interest rate. Now, yes, it pays it off faster, but this is the thing, guys. The bad part about doing debt consolidation companies, okay, structure it. We'll help you structure debt consolidation a different way. Do not go to these debt consolidation companies, okay? It's worse than a bankruptcy. Not a lot of people know that. So going to a debt consolidation company is worse than a bankruptcy. So think about that. So come join us in our school. We'll show you. We'll kind of break that down. That's going to be a whole another segment. So if I get into it deeper, we're going to be here for another 3 hours on that. So the other one is debt management plans. Okay, DMPs. Debt management plans are structured to agree between you and your creditors. So it's the same thing as debt consolidation. Both of these kind of roll in together. Okay. So this is basically the paid that you pay someone to get it done. They waive certain fees, but then they only pay a minimum. So they take all the credit cards, and this does impact your credit score. It's good if you want to go that route, but it hits you worse. So look at it this way: if you're applying for a credit card or if you're applying for a loan, the creditors, when they're looking to give you that loan, if they see that you're on that you're paying a debt consolidation company or debt management company, it's going to look at it as, well, you filed bankruptcy. So they're going to look at it that way. So before you enroll in any of these, get with us so we can talk to you guys about that. Because trust me, we can do debt consolidation without you guys paying all that. So now both debt consolidation and DMPs are the tools to help manage to reduce your debt. So the best option depends on your individual financial situation. But again, like we're saying, come talk to us. Yes, we're not financial advisors in any way. We don't do credit repair. We're not one of those parrots. We do everything for free. We show you the steps how to do it for free, so you don't have to shell out all that money, guys. So just be disciplined in managing your finances. Consult with a credit advisor if you really want to go down that route, so they can tailor everything to you. Or come our way. We'll show you how to do it for free, and just do it that way. So I'm going to jump into the next segment, and I just want to say cheers and thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Come join our group down below, school. Click on that link, smash that like button, and we'll catch you on the next series. Have a good night.